Hello, Leo. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss with your December 2024 mini tarot reading. Happy holidays from my house to yours. May your holidays be filled with joy, bliss, and a lot of love. I'm going to do the 3-card pull at the end for love and money if you want to stick around for that, but I thought I would also like to say thank you. I just wanted to show gratitude again that for watching, sharing, liking, and subscribing to my channel. You are the ones who make this possible for me. So I wanted to make sure I got that out there. And also remember to check your sun, your moon, and your rising sign. Sometimes they do connect more than just your sun. And if you'd like a reading just about you, I've included my website down below, www.soulstarbliss.com. It's the only place you can book a reading with me at this time. Go ahead and get your order in. I'll email you or call you and we'll get something set up that works for us both. So it's going to be an interesting year next year. And January and February are always my busiest months. So we'll see what's going to happen here. But let's see what's going on for you right now. Oh my goodness. Seems like you had for a long time not know, what do I do? What do I do? Nothing's working. So, you know, this isn't for everybody, but it says, wow. And then things started falling into place for me. I got the 9 of Cups, which is like, okay, boom, you get that. Boom, you get that. Boom, you get that. So I'm happy for you. It seems like you're on a roll for things happening for you. It just says here too, you're going to be making some choices for the future. And it could be choices about where you live. It could be choices about what you're going to do. Whether are you going to retire? Are you going to work? Are you going to change jobs? It just says make your choices with wisdom, you know, not haphazardly, you know, like however, you know, look at all the pros, look at all the cons, and do what you feel is best for you. You're also going to hear from someone, and I believe it's in your family that you haven't heard from for a while, or you felt like they weren't connected to you. And it's going to be different this time. So best course, and that's not for everybody either, but best course of action here is to let them prove themselves. Maybe, I don't know if they want something or they really truly miss you and want to, you know, reconnect with you. And that could be real healing for both of you, or both families is a better way to put it. It says those of you that are in a relationship and it's going really well, continue what you're doing if it's working, because it's been a long time since you've had such a joy in your life or stability for some of you. That's not for everybody, for some of you. And it just seems like you're wanting to make some changes quickly for making more money or selling something. You want to make a change where some money's coming in, or some of them could be a large sum of money. So it just says there's going to be gating in the midst of change there. For instance, if you're selling your house, find the right time, find the right realtor, make sure everything's all set. If it's about, gosh, I feel like maybe some of you could be working on, you know, an invention, writing a book, something that you've wanted to do could also bring you money or increase your finances. It says some of you that are working for others may decide it's time to work for yourself. So I don't know what's going to happen. It could be here, there, could be all of those for you. But just take your time with that. Excuse me. I'm going to take a drink of water. And here we go. It says that, you know, you have a lot of plans and they are going to come into fruition, but don't give yourself so many that you're pooped out and tired, especially those of you that recently retired. You think you had all this time to yourself and you're working in a different way more than you were while you were actually really working. It says here some of you may be making some difficult decisions. And if you're making a difficult decision, you know, pray for guidance, ask for guidance, get counsel if you needed to help you with whatever you're trying to decide. You know, I don't know if it's moving, health, whatever it is, it just says, don't be afraid to ask for help, you know, and getting the data or the information that can help you. And I feel someone, like, especially if it's health, make sure, get a second opinion. You know, I'm not making light of it because it's going to be different for different folks, but don't, worry makes things worse, and I can understand that, been there myself, but it says when we can focus and calm ourselves and really trust what's about to come, or help for it to come. Like, again, if you need a lawyer, get a lawyer. You need a doctor, get a doctor. If you need a counselor of some kind, you get one that can help. It's no shame in asking and then following the direction. And it says holding on to something of energy, whether it be love or money, really tight, boom, it kind of can disappear or die off for a little bit and then come back. It says if you had an argument with someone about love or money, they heard you. I don't know who that's for. I hope it's for a whole bunch of you. Being heard is something, you know, and you didn't think you were heard. and you're going to see some kind of change coming because of that. And that could be a really good thing. That feeling of being alone, even when you're with people, a lot of you have something about that changed. Maybe your relationship got warmer, or maybe you got a relationship, but it says you don't want to go back to that feeling of being all alone, misunderstood, by yourself, that kind of thing. I don't think it's going to happen for you. The changes you've made are really, I want to say almost set in stone, but take care of that, nurture that. Put your worries to rest best you can. Worry is no good for anybody, but we're human, so we do that. And when we do, just pray for guidance. Universal, okay, universe, how is this serving me? That's my favorite line. And then I'll listen and then change how I'm looking at it. And then usually something changes. So I hope that works for you too. We can't go back and change the past. It would be so awesome if hocus pocus, we could go back and change it. But when we learn from that, it is such a big deal. It's like, oh my gosh, I got this. And once we make that change of the stuff we've got, don't slide back there. You're going to be tempted, but it just reminds yourself how you got through whatever it is that's going on, because it's different for different folks. I do feel there's the Empress is coming for a lot of you, and that can be joy, bliss, and ease. It can be, abundance. It can be money. It can be a lot of things, but it also can mean pregnancy. So if you're wanting pregnancy, hallelujah, here it comes. Be prepared is what I want to say. Be prepared. And it says this apprenticeship. It's like you've been on an apprenticeship for a while. Maybe you're learning how to manifest. Maybe you're learning how to pray. Maybe you're, whatever it is you're doing spiritual, keep doing it, because you will get it. It's, everyone seems to think that you pray one time and everything shows up. Maybe it does for some. Others, it takes a little work, but it's certainly worth it. This here, in the love and money area, it seems like this is what you have right now. That's what's behind it coming. So open to receive that too. And like I said, I feel it could be love or money. Learning from the past, and that we have to wait. This is the Hangman. We're waiting. Sometimes it just seems like we wait forever, but remember this, when you pray or ask, okay, universe, in divine time, I open to receive whatever it is you're asking for. Really seems to help me. I'm sharing that with you. I hope it helps for you too. Celebrations definitely this month, and it could be family, could be holidays, but it could be things that you've been waiting for. Not even physical things. It might be a healing of some kind. It might be a love of some kind. I just feel like the celebrations, yes, could be physical, with dinner with family and presents and stuff like that. Excuse me. But it also could be energy. It could be a feeling deep inside. It might be a healing, especially of emotions, something like that. That trip you're wanting to take, some of you are going to, how do I want to say this? I feel like some of you are wanting to take a journey. Maybe it's a family vacation, a cruise. I don't know what it is, but it could get canceled. And yes, that's not for everybody, but it just says if it does, later on you're going to find out you were glad it was, because you're going to change the date, and then whatever it was, the reason you would have had to come home won't interfere with that travel. Excuse me, I got a really dry throat today. At least my allergies aren't acting up, and I'm thankful for that. But it says you're going to get messages, lots of messages, so be open to that. Love area for you, it just looks like it's going to bloom and bloom and bloom. Those of you that are in relationships and are working on it. You, though, have a lot of wants, wishes, and daydreams, which you haven't worked on. Maybe that book you always said you were going to write, you should start writing it. Maybe that healing journey, or you're going to start getting massages, whatever it is. It says put yourself first and do those things that you deserve and you've actually want for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like your intuition's going to help you bring things into fruition, things that you want to get started, get it rolling and keep it going. You are a manifester. Many of you are. And once you figure out how to totally work that, things will continually fall into place. Just ask, and then again, the hard part is getting out of the way and knowing stuff comes in divine time. That's still hard for me, and I know better. It says your excuses are gone now. Listen to yourself, okay? Fill yourself up as much as you can, and you have so much more to give to family and friends. I hope that makes sense to you. Let me pick these up, and we'll do our love and money pull. And see what's coming for you. Let me pick these up here. Come on, cards, help me out. There go. Oop. Here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, what is coming up in the love department for Leo? And I did already shuffle these, so we're gonna cut these. What is coming up in the love department for Leo? Let's see here. What have we got for Leo? We have, ooh, the 10 of Cups. We have the Fool card. And we have the 5 of Swords. It says that joy you're feeling right now in love, hold on to that, celebrate it, nurture it. And remember back when you were afraid to get in a relationship or afraid of looking like a fool for speaking up, best thing you can do right now is keep communication open in your relationship. And if you're looking for a new relationship, keep these things in mind. And it says, don't worry about things not working out. If you're even having that inkling right now, put that aside. Say, pray about it, talk to your partner about it, because talk and communication can make a relationship much, much better. So let's take a look at finances for our Leo friends. What is coming up in the finance area? Let's take a cut here. Financial, December, Leo. Here we go. Oops. What have we got? We have the King of Swords, the King of Swords. Ooh, we have the, why can't I figure this? The 6 of Pentacles, forgive me. Ooh, and then we have the 7 of Cups. Okay, in the finance area, gosh, I just feel like this could be a lucky month for you. I'm not telling you to go out and spend your money gambling, but I would go buy at least 1 lottery ticket or maybe 2 tops. But if you're going to win, it would just be the 1. But it says here too, your wants, wishes, and daydreams, they are just all over the place. Get those together and start working on those. It seems like you're going to have money to do those things you thought you never would have. And it says here, if you have a plan, and if you're in a relationship, discuss it with your partner, because the 2 of you together can really make a difference here. But plan for the future, but also live for today, is what I got for the message. I so appreciate you dropping by, Leo. This is Bonnie from Soul Star Bliss, and guess what? I'll see you again next year.